Yeah, we're at the part where it's saying, okay, it says, is man more just than God or than his creator? Wow. Because this is giving me two things. Is mere man more just than God? That seems like that's just one question. It's a question mark here. Seems like that's what the question is, okay? I don't know if this continues on, right? Or is this a second question, all right? But it's saying more pure than his creator. Either way, I'm just saying. Because almost like out with the old, in with the new. You see what I'm saying? So like the new energy is going to be greater, but it's like, again, what about his creator or the one that created that method or created that, the architect or builders, okay? Yeah, we got the Two of Cups here, okay? And then the Ten of Wands, okay? Which to me means like a hard, tough load to carry, burdensome energy here, okay? And I just know one thing. I know to try to make it seem like somebody is worthless is a very strategic thing I think that people do, okay? You know, it's like building up of momentum. Like somebody didn't just do whatever this is overnight. We do have the Four of Swords here, okay? So I got to look at things in both at different levels. That's just what I have to do. We got the Ace of Wands here, okay? And then the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. To me, this Ace of Wands is in reverse here, okay? Yeah, probably due to celebrating with these three energies, which are witches to me in this storyline. And then we have someone hard at work in the background. I mean, you just can't even say it. Look, and then we got the King of Cups. We got the King of Cups, all right? The Ace of Wands in reverse, and then again, someone working hard in the background, which I think this Ace of Wands more refers to this energy, someone who chisels at something or works hard at it, okay? Where this is just, like I said, this King of Cups and these feminine energies is like somebody actually taking it or stealing it or benefiting from it. It kind of like is going in that direction. And then we have Justice here, okay? Yeah. Because, yeah, this too, okay, so, yeah. Okay, so let's just look at this real quick like this, all right? So we got these energies right here that seem like, you know, they're laughing and celebrating because of what they've done, okay? And again, I feel like it's all on a note of leaving this energy right here in the Two of Swords, okay? This looks delightful and everything. These people look, you know, well off, okay? And then you have this person in this Justice role with the Ace of Wands in reverse here, though, okay? So that's probably that heartbreak, that energy there, okay? But again, justice is because this person was working hard behind the scenes to supply the food that some of these children are eating in order to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and build what they're building. But again, Mama Bear is always going to be on guard. She always going to be looking out for the next thing that somebody should be watching out for, or just a different way, right? So I feel like, yeah. Yeah. So again, just unfortunately, with the way that my mind works, I can't be love and light all the time. I just can't. So that would be denying myself. I'm pretty sure there's other chat. And see, that's what I'm saying. I can think about problems and then discover reaction. I mean, what do you call it? A solution, okay? But again, I feel like, again, this channel is what it is. This channel is what it is. And so there's plenty of other channels where you can go and get that part of it. You know, there's a lot of people that talk about nation building and stuff like that, I would think. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, again, it goes back and forth with me, but it's mainly that energy of making sure that order is being brought to the court. Can't nobody really move on unless the scales are being balanced. Again, that's even when we're talking about the rich, I mean, the poor or the people that supply the energy or the energy, right? So information and all these things, these people don't get like really, you know, paid that much for what they do. You know, and I always think about like even the greats and stuff like that. I wish I could see like the work room of like, who is it? Washington Carver. You know, I would like to see what these men's or feminine energies as well, these geniuses, what their workplace or what their work area look like. You know, and usually people have a protege or an understudy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like whatever this was some kind of thing to put weight on people. Okay, that's why that 10 of Wands is here. Okay. And yeah, and whatever this is, this weight that was put on somebody, it might be easing off a little bit. I know I feel it easing off of me a little bit. For challenging some of these entities I feel was coming up against me. I feel like I can see that I can kind of feel that weight or something lifted off because you already have enough. And somebody like me being empathic, you don't even have to be in my energy for me to know that you're directing energy towards me. Now, I can't tell what you're doing, what you're chanting, saying, lighting, whatever the fuck you're doing. But what I can do is I can feel the heaviness of it coming towards me or on me, okay? When people are doing like sending negative energy my way, okay? And I feel like if you're throwing stones, like sending negative energy towards people and then smiling in people's face and acting one way in front of others, you know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to tear down their neighbor? Like I said, if you're all on the same land, of course, you don't want to give them your secrets. You don't give them your goods. But at the end of the day, like my energy is like a source for all. It doesn't have no barriers. There's no prejudice. There's no, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to your wealth or your skin tone, like, I feel like my message is just for everybody. It's like common sense, like weighing options, like looking at things in a different light. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't want people to think like me necessarily. I just like when people think, okay? And I think that whatever system we're living under don't want you to think, okay? That's what I'm saying. It's almost like somebody's getting in trouble for even, you know, daring to, okay? So again, and I feel like these elitists or this small percent that might have raked in whatever benefits they have in that short time when everybody was being fruitful and multiplying, you know what I'm saying? And also by having their boot or weighing down or not even, you know, assisting their brothers and sisters, but watching at a distance. Like, I don't even think it's watching at a distance. I think some of these people played a part in causing trauma and drama and things in people's lives to keep them in a certain sense. So you can't just be nobody. You got to be somebody for them to want to have to do that to you, right? So again, even some of us, I feel, have been, like I said, physically contacted, you know what I'm saying, by other beings or energies or whatever, and had certain things done. So again, some of us are waking up out of that, and I feel like that's what it's like a crossover. Like, these people think we have victory, we've already won. So now they're taking the weight off of some of us where we're waking up like, you know what I'm saying, young lions or whatever. Excuse me. So I feel like I see that kind of energy in the background as well here, okay? You may even taken some encounter or some vision or something for somebody to be able to see something some way. But I feel justice will come to these people that work hard in the background to offer the information to these people that are now celebrating. And most of the time, it is the cornerstone or the black sheep or the one that they decided not to use during the building. Now, that don't mean that they decided to reject them. It means they got all the information they needed from that cornerstone or that capstone they built. And then they discarded that energy and brought in a new energy because that energy actually also had power. So what do you do with old kingdoms and stuff like that? You go ahead and you try to crucify or you try to tear down that bloodline or that family member, that family. And so if we're talking about American empress versus a foreign empress, well, then if you get rid of that American empress, it's like she never existed, right? And then you bring in a foreign one, but that foreign one is going to help you build what? A rocky foundation, because they are not the same. And I feel like that's what has happened to the Christ energy. And I told y'all, I started feeling like this, that point of the Yeshua energy now casting away the sword or casting away his light or his wisdom, or, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like maybe a nagging energy to him. But it's not even like for him, it's for the people. But it's like, you know, that's another thing I feel like bothers one of these masculine energies too. Because they didn't expect anybody to want to hear what somebody else had to say. After being tarnished, after being hurt, after being put in situations, told to wait, or, you know, it's coming, you know, and it's just like that. To tear a woman down, I feel like this is going into another level here. Because I feel like this is talking about, yeah, the tearing down of American Aborigine women, okay? And then making them think that they weren't good enough. But the thing that they made a mistake with me, okay, look at what we got here right here on the bottom is the fucking dead. What we got here is the Empress. Because the Empress, you know what I'm saying, she could take it. She been built for it already. You know what I'm saying? And this one, like, they ain't never motherfucking witnessed a scene before. Okay? So again, no matter what they do, yeah, because this is what I'm saying. They had this Empress and this energy here, but it don't matter what you do. Like it's like I'm still here, and I feel like these people are tired. And I do feel like this is something like an attack, like I said, on the feminine energy here. Okay, it's like somebody wants it to be a man's world, so whatever they have to do to keep it that way, yeah. We got the High Priestess here. See, they that's what I'm saying, and the King of Pentacles, because you know, and I'm telling you, this is all the energy right here. Okay, the only thing is missing is the Pentacles, and the thing is, somebody got the motherfuckers or something, or making sure that you don't know how to get them. You know what I'm saying? And that, like I said, when it takes a nation, it takes the people in the village to build the village, right? So I don't understand why so many people could spend so much time on one person. But again, they're saying that they may say that my message is negative or something like this, right? But at the end of the day, you know, it's combating against the things that are hidden in the dark that are being done, that the Empress is the only one that's really going to be able to see them. So people feel like if they can get everybody to go against the Empress and her energy and her ways, and she don't fit in with society, or she didn't do it this way and all this other stuff, then again, they will see if somebody else is more fit. But they don't understand that it's something that she was born and bred to do. Okay? But then again, like I said, to kill off this person is to keep it to the side somewhere where you can always have access to it as a piece of property here. So that's why they kept some of the people in some of our family lines in some kind of situation where you would be under. They had to make sure they paid more attention to you than their own self. And that's how their kingdoms got fucked up and cracked, because they wasn't paying attention to that. They was paying too much to your downfall. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like it's just justice will be served, you know. But that's what I'm saying, because the King of Pentacles is walking around here with a whole bunch of fucking grapes, and he ain't gonna want the Empress sitting here talking about how he got it, because the Empress might have been even affected by how a King of Pentacles might have been able to get his pentacle. You see what I'm saying? Rather he, I was gonna say advertised, rather he benefited off of her her nakedness or her something, her energy, some kind of way here. Okay. But also these other images, the energies too of high priestesses and things like that with this lover situation. Because if we see that devil card, okay, dealing with the devil, okay, so if we see that devil card, we'll see that this masculine energy is coming towards that feminine energy, but he also has little balls of flames on this tree that he can use to throw at her or target her. You see what I'm saying? When he wants to, okay? So I feel like this is an unbreakable feminine energy here that makes these people very afraid. Of again, this whole thing of this Two of Pentacles, like weighing this, like even trying to compare this woman to anybody would be ridiculous and insane. Okay, and she knows that. So if she don't know that, then she don't know that. I mean, she got to live that, she got to be that, and she got to know that. Okay, and it ain't got nothing to do with, like I said, what she looked like. This is something that is built. Somebody that's born and bred mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically to be the Empress. It just is. So that's why I do look at some of these horrible things that's happening that's been done by God to prepare. But I also think that some of the things have been done by wives of gods or feminine energies that they have placed in front of American empresses to keep us in a certain way, because we are the most powerful beings on this plane in this country. All right. So again, like I said, that goes back to our people feeling like knowing that we are the only ones in the world that have had that have been able to disrespect and treat our women some kind of way in entertainment and when it comes to music. Okay, so I feel like that could be the strife between me and some of these other energies here. Okay, like for calling out things like that, but it just, you know what I'm saying, it just had to be. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, and I feel like that's maybe the secret energy, like I said, with some of these masculines, why they might feel some kind of way, you know, because that's like a part of their. We got the Queen of Swords, because she don't give a fuck at this point, okay? And it's not because of being jealous of some feminine being with one of these masculine energies at all. It is just knowing who she is, and that people are trying to replace her unfairly and unjustly. And not even only that, they had to do horrible things and break her heart over and over again, try to compare her when she know that there's no fucking comparison, over and over again, and it didn't work. Lo and behold, this feminine energy that this person probably holding close to them is the snake. That's why it's in reverse, is the snake, okay? That is the one that they need to be worried about winding up their wand, okay? So I'm just saying. Yeah, because it'll last a little time. But again, these masculine energies always end up coming back into the energy, whether they're just checking to see where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm saying, or whatever, or whether they're just, you know, coming back to laugh or mock or whatever they would be doing. They usually come back, okay? or they're going to have to look to somebody else, and then they're going to keep looking to other people. And so again, that whole thing with even a King Solomon or someone who had a lot of wives, that person is just making themselves look crazy by having all them wives, when he had the apple of God's eye, or that person, that choicest person from the beginning, all the way. Like, I don't know. It made me think that there was never another love. It's never going to be one. Okay. So, yeah. So we have this King of Pentacles and this High Priestess here. All right. Yeah. And this also could represent a feminine that been holding down a masculine for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And now she's in reverse because of, the work of a high priestess, okay? Because I feel like the high priestess does have her Torah, but she could also have the Quran, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we could look at it like that. That'd be cool to even have some cards with that, okay? But these are workers of, I would consider them like wives of angels, you know what I'm saying? High priestesses, okay? Yeah. So yeah, maybe this is representing the joining together, okay, of a high priestess and a King of Pentacle here, okay? I feel like also somebody's trying to bring the Empress down to high priestess energy, and she refuses. And that's just at the end of the day. It's like, nobody got no, I don't know. I just feel like that's just the energy, okay? And I feel like it's just spiteful. Whatever it is somebody just doesn't want this. Like, this is just so crazy, the energy that I'm getting here, okay? Because I feel like nobody's buying into these illusions anymore, okay? The only way I'm about to be looking in that direction is when this shit end up having something profitable for me. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, me sharing my energy with you guys and doing these messages all day, this is just, you know what I'm saying, and not expecting anything in return. It's just, yeah, people may look at it as stupid, but it's just, again, a calling. And like I said, I can't help that, we're in a time where people can try to control your narrative, your algorithms and things like that. I think that is ridiculous that I'm where I am with the channel, but it really doesn't matter to me. I'm going to deliver my message because I feel like that's going to deliver the minds of many people here. The ones that want, everybody don't want to hear it, and that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we got the Nine of Wands here. Okay, a wounded warrior here. Because I feel like that's what I'm saying. These masculines go to these other feminines or whatever, especially the ones that might be tied to me. And all along, I feel like they end up getting wounded. They can try to convince themselves as much as they want that they were better off. But I feel like they always end up in this energy here, okay? By rejecting something that was gifted to them from the universe. And that's just fine because the gift from the universe is not going to cry. She's going to continue. Yeah, because of these third party energies here, allowing other women to conduct what this man is going to be doing with who is supposed to be his main woman. And most likely it was some kind of joining between these two people that even made him a god. You see what I'm saying? So again, that's what I'm saying, is mere man more than God. Like, I'm looking at the Lion's Gate like, motherfucker, y'all can keep pretending like somebody gave me something. We got the Four of Swords again. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's something more, I don't know, it's something else to this. Okay. But I feel like there is an all energy. Like, I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm just saying again, when people challenge me, this is the question I want to ask them. Okay. And I guess it's not even about being God. It's about being that close, or, and like I said, it's going to be different because right now everybody is worshiping Satan is what I feel. Okay. Damn, we got the Three of Swords in reverse again. So it's like, who got the minds of the people is who's going to control the people. And that's just what it is. So that's why I think the whole thing about the foot on the neck, or, to do this and that to somebody and then tell them to pull themselves up or they bootstrap, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We got minds like King that said things like this. It's talking about the same thing because he knew what they had done. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, their candle of life is snuffed out. So this could be your presence in the public or something like this, okay? They die and no one cares. Okay. Yeah, this made me think about a lot of people that we don't even see in the public anymore, though. How important, people were, but it's like we don't even see a lot of people anymore. Like, I'm just saying, like, exalted ones, okay? It says they cry for help, but no one listens. They turn to their gods, okay? And it's, most of the time, I'm hearing that one song, If You Were Worried About Where I've Been, okay? This is making me think about somebody crying for their gods, right? Which could be just, it could be these King of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle energies, or it could be these Strength card energies, the ones that was, using magic. They got these two little cute little horns right here, but, doing this, and then we got the wreath around the belly here, okay? So again, this is making me think about the womb work, okay? And look, because that wreath is like a wreath. A wreath is like a welcoming energy here. So it's almost like they're taming this lion while, again, how it says, and you sacrifice my children to your gods with the little g. This gives me like a witchy vibe, okay? In this message today. Taming these lions, okay? Manipulating it, because remember it says right here, it was as if it was a whisper that came in my ear at night. So that's what I'm saying about pillow talk, even affirmations or chanting. I'm seeing like chanting, like a woman chanting something by a man or to a man, or over and over again talking the same thing. It's like, okay, so like I'm seeing like again, the Lovers right here in reverse. I feel like it's just like somebody's, instead of talking about other things, somebody's just always talking about somebody else, okay? I feel like this is that kind of energy of like pillow talk or something, like chanting. But even the World card, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, on that little platform of that scarf next to her head, it's a little person or something sitting there, okay? So again, that's what I'm saying about those 4 energies. She got the 2 batons, is her, but it's the scarf that's around her, and there's also like a little figure on that platform by her ear, okay? And it's almost like a mere man though, because it's almost like, yeah, the energy of that sitting next to her, but that could be also a mere man, like, yeah, whispering something. This would be like how I look at certain politicians and stuff like that. Like, yeah, just because you're in that position, that might mean something. And see, that could be a problem, I guess, for them. Doesn't mean that you get to keep on continuing to do something wrong, and I'm not going to be able to call you out, because again, who works for who? So we keep talking about the Constitution, but I'm thinking it don't even matter about the Constitution. That came later. What I look at is the damn 10 Commandments, okay? There's something that's contradicting about the Constitution. So I don't know, okay? But again, this is where I might lose some people, but I'm just saying. So it says they turn to their gods with a little g, but none gives them aid. So I feel like this could be a whole, like, look, I had this thought the other day, okay? It feels like there's a whole bunch of King of Pentacles that's actually women. Black Widow energy. Boy, I'm seeing domino fucking effect, okay? Yes, and these women, oh my goodness. I feel like this, I don't know, this in reverse is making me think. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, that dark horse and shit like that. I feel like, man, and we got this Page of Pentacles here and this 7 of Wands. I don't know. I just feel like because we're dealing with that sneaky Pete energy. I feel like somebody even got a pentacle to give, but they know Sneaky Pete is ready to take it. Look how unsure this person look about dropping it off. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody want to put something in somebody's bank account or something like that, or they piggy bank, but they just afraid that somebody in the room gonna, like that's just what it feels like, okay? Like somebody wants to give this pentacle to somebody. They standing at this and trying to see when the best time. It's almost like it's about to be like a ball game. He trying to see which. which way to go with it, right? And then this person is sitting here like, yeah, as soon as it drop, I'm grabbing it. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is something, like I said, that's going on here. But I don't know, something about Hierophant in reverse. Now, this is the person, this is like the street pope, or, you know, they got keys to the streets, okay? Somebody in reverse, all right, here. And this could be because of something here, all right? Some kind of punishment, okay, or something. But then we got the Empress here. So again, is it a charge against somebody, against the Empress? Like, again, it's almost like somebody just won't admit who's playing what. It leaves you fighting for something, or something that you already have. But these people, I feel like there's a lot of stubbornness or something with this Nine of, I think this is, yeah, Nine of Cups. Somebody's just being a prick. They're gonna do whatever. They're stern on it. They're fixed on it. They've made their decision. And again, it's just a backstabbing energy. The reason why they're gonna do what they're gonna do is because they know what they did to the Empress, and what they did to either something with a union, okay? Stop a union or form another union, okay? And that's just it. I feel like greed has gotten into the mind of someone, and that person don't want me talking about what I'm talking about. Because whatever this energy is, something happened, okay? Yeah, and then they walked away from whatever this was that was going on, and they in somewhat shame. And I feel like whoever this is can't even face what they've done. Meanwhile, somebody else might be also just sitting there waiting for somebody to have to come and crawl back their way. Because this person couldn't, because I'm feeling like this is two masculine energies right here. And something about this union, okay? So I feel like there's just like a pick two or something here. But it's almost like neither one of these masculines is stepping up in real life, okay? And so I feel like, again, this leaves this energy of this Black Madonna, or this Mother Madonna energy coming in, because I feel like what they're doing is trying to find a replacement. So you don't get to have that energy to go along with that, because you decide to go against all odds to treat, I feel, one energy like something and somebody else like something, knowing you didn't put all your work in. And that's what I'm saying about like finances or something like that. Somebody could be financial supportive all they want, but at the end of the day, if there's no loyalty and there's nothing else, no kind of contact or communication, then you know what I'm saying, it's not going to work. And I think somebody knows that. Okay, so the plan was what it was the whole time. Okay, is what I'm seeing. Okay, was to fault on this union here, and I feel like it's because it's a usury energy. Okay, and that's just it. Usurping energy. And also, I feel like, yeah, this is somebody that's, I don't know, I feel like we're dealing with energies that's not used to sharing the spotlight. And I feel like that's the energy when I had to look at the Yeshua Christ energy different. Because I feel like, you know, somebody would be loving and proud of, and they shouldn't be, okay? But we do have the devil in reverse here, okay? And I feel like it is that energy of the devil made me do it. People can claim that. People are possessed sometimes. And people can also claim that, you know, it was something evil or devil that made them do it. It could be true, okay? And then sometimes people just do what they want to do. And it might be something bad. And it was them. Shit. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, if you can't blame nobody but yourself, because it was you that did it, okay? Again, we got the Ace of Cups here, okay? Because I don't care what, I can ask somebody for some advice or something like that. Yeah, because of some crafty counsel and some blood ritual or something. Something here, okay? And this person's still trying to chisel out something in the background here. I feel like that this is what this is. This is my crafty counsel card. Somebody was taking up crafty counsel, but people can also be taking up good counsel to do something good for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is more of an alert warning. You know what I'm saying? When we're dealing with that Sekhmet energy, she is like her own little military force, okay? But it's whoever, you know, decides to, you know, take it as account. I mean, at the end of the day. All right? Okay, they will cry for help, but no one will listen. They turn to their gods with a little g, but none give them aid. So this make me even think about people that might be, this make me think about situations. Now, this is just general stuff, past, present, future, whatever, okay? And I feel like this is having something to do with, like, the people that I feel like it's a bunch of masculines that fell for some black widow sting. Now, these people could get them put in jail, could provoke them to do something wrong, so they could get, it could be any kind of test here. Something somebody's been doing to somebody, okay? Yeah, I feel like it's a ring of feminine. Look at this, that are doing this, okay? And I feel like they're going to these women, and these women don't even want to help them now, okay? Or men, however you want to look at it, okay? Or family members, or whatever, friends, whatever. They die in helplessness. And I feel like this is also people that just can't come back, and they don't want to repent, or they just got away about themselves, okay? They'd rather motherfucking die, okay? We all have a friend or something like that, okay? Did it tell you that they was wrong, they were sorry, or something like that? And me, I want you to tell me, because I want to learn, you know what I'm saying? I'm just different than other motherfuckers. I mean, that's just it. I don't know. I might not talk to my friends or family in 6 months, but you know what I'm saying? There's no harsh, but I feel like people on the other side, they think that, but again, it's just whatever. Like, I don't know. All right. And helpless frustration. Because just think about that, man. Think about the shit somebody would have to be, especially if you did somebody wrong that didn't deserve it. So you might even just turn around and become, it's like a thin line I'm hearing, an enemy of that person, which is so sad. It says, overcome by their own anger, okay? Those who turn from God may be successful for the moment, but then comes sudden disaster. Their children are cheated, okay? Their children are cheated with no one to defend them, okay? It says their harvests are stolen and their wealth slakes. Let's see, and their wealth slakes the thirst of many others. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Foolish man, foolish root. His children are far from safety. Let me see something. Cause I'm thinking, and this want me to read this in 5. I'm gonna read this 5 through 5 from this, and then 5 through 5 from the King James. Yeah, because something is not sounding right here to me, okay? It's like this little radar that goes off saying, yeah. So, thirst of many others, not themselves. But these are rulers, these are royals, these are leaders, these are commanders, these are, you know what I'm saying? So if you're already on the right side of the fence, like as above, so below, if you're already above, you're already having a certain look and you're seeing what you can swoop down and have. Okay. And then when you're, again, like I said, those grounded, and I don't know why I'm getting like tourist energy and other land animal energies or land, earth signs. So, because I feel like this is the thing, people find out about you through your, it could be your birth chart or something like this. It could be whatever, in ways to afflict you or affect you. So when they throw those flames, they're really going to burn. You know what I'm saying? So it says misery comes upon them to punish them for sowing seeds of sin. Okay. It says mankind heads for sin. So a difference between man and mankind here. Mankind heads for sin and misery, as predictable as flames. Ooh, look at that. As predictable as flames shoot upward from the fire. Upward from the fire. Because this made me think about this fire right here. That usually this devil is holding down towards that man. Excuse me. Upwards from the flame. So they throw the flames, but something else from upward from the flame. So it's fueling the fire or something like that. Something is fueling the fire here. And I feel like whatever this is, somebody knows that somebody doesn't know what exactly to do about it. But I guess as long as you trying to figure the fucking shit out, I guess it'd be. It says, my advice to you is this: go to God and confess your sins to him, for he does wonderful miracles and marvelous without number. He sends the rain upon the earth to water the field. So but see, listen to this part right here though. He sends the rain upon the earth. So this is like pouring something out on the earth, or, raining. You know what I'm saying? Rain is saying R-A-I-N, but could it be more R-E-I-G-N? Okay. Because again, he or she sends rain upon the earth, right? But this could be devil energy here. This could be this devil energy right here, because this person, this man, that's actually really the other guy, a component to this feminine energy, is being controlled by somebody that's even probably lesser than them. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That flame, that flame could be, ooh, wee. I don't know why I'm getting like Saturn energy too, though, but as flames shoot upward from the fire. Yeah, I don't know. Something is fueling the fire, okay? It says, my advice to you is this: go to God and confess your sins to him, for he does wonderful miracles and marvels without number. He sends the rain upon the earth. This could be he or she, to water the fields. So yeah, this is almost like somebody sending, putting pressure on the earth to get to water the fields. Because the earth, so that E on the star card, that could be then the earth, Mother Earth, or something, because we do know that the girl is pouring out two, things of water. Okay. So again, it's like the rain on her could be all eyes on her, her nakedness, her being exposed in a garden by herself, doing this work, right? And all she's doing is pouring out this information or pouring out this water all day, right? And she's dealing with the stars or angels or sons of God energy as well. We got the Tower in reverse, and we have this six of Pentacles here. And I feel like that, fueling the fire, but seeing what's being done here, okay? With the short changing, but then that's making me think that it's probably really not. I mean, like, again, if they're going to be using migrant workers, then that means Americans could have been turned into migrants, and somebody is trying to make something right for them. But it just depends on what term we're using here. Because if we're talking about this is going to illegal aliens, then that's one thing. But if we're saying that this is going to migrant individuals, then that may be God trying to make things right, you know what I'm saying, with the people actually finally. But I don't know. It's like that song I was just hearing the other day, like, you so used to people doing you bad or whatever, you can't see if somebody's doing something good. But I feel like if somebody want to do something good for somebody, then they're going to just make that really obvious. There's not going to be any games to play about it. There's not going to be any guessing games or anything of that nature. Okay, they just do it, because then it's not a random act of kindness then, is it? But then it could look like it's not deserving, Like you're not being grateful or something like that. And that's not true. And then I'm just hearing getting less than you're deserving. Okay. But the thing about this to understand is when somebody wants to control your narrative and control something that they're supposed to be helping you with, or control something, then again, that is somebody who it does not have as much power as you do if you are one of the people that are being treated like that. Okay? But we do have the Star card, okay? And then we have the King of Swords. But also she is in reverse. If I look at her, so again, this could mean that this King of Swords is trying to get rid of this Star card or this Star energy. Okay? Could be. But again, who is the energy in that Star card position? Is this person in reverse because they're not really the Star? And that's what I'm asking myself. I don't know why, okay? They die in frustration. And the thing is, you know, Lucifer was somebody that was like a crime fighter or whatever too, okay? So at the same time, well, in the show anyways, all right? Which, and I guess I can see that in the text too sometimes. Yeah, so I guess this the child that don't get along with God that much because they can see some kind of way. It's almost the same thing with, on the originals when it came to Klaus, okay? But then since he was, you know, a half-breed or whatever, it's just like he had ties to the land. Possibly ties to the lands and the water. All right, we got the Ten of Swords here. And again, it feels like society would have it look some other kind of way. By playing on downfalls that society would challenge to be, you know what I'm saying, not equipped to fit in with their system. But we are the ones we've been waiting for, like I said, and some things are going to be compromised or changed. And I don't know, we got the Ace of Swords here, okay? Their harvest are stolen. But like, who's stealing them? And that's what I said. So Satan is seeking to see who he can devour, then who's stealing them? And we got the Justice card here, okay? Who's stealing them then? You see what I'm saying? Why not just go ahead and teach the children or tell them what they need to do to get it? You know? That's like giving somebody an assignment but not explaining it, or giving somebody a task or a job and they don't even know they have it. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, to make it seem like somebody is a failure or they won't work hard. But you never even inform this person of what the task was at hand. Could you imagine maybe not going to training at a job or something? They just say, okay, go ahead. And you looking like, what the, like, that's just the energy here. Okay, so again, but I feel like they don't understand that the Wheel of Fortune is more than material things, and that always goes in my favor. And I don't wait for, I be wanting more hours to the day. So, you know, like I'm looking at it to this energy, I mean, to that effect. Okay, like, you know, but I guess it's whoever somebody's serving, right? Is it sure? Are you sure it's God you're serving, getting less than you deserving? Because we dealing with thievery, and we're dealing with sneaky Pete energy. And of course, those people would not want me speaking about that. Okay? But then again, it's like almost like these people, it's like bone collector energy, because now it's almost like these people come along, they did that to somebody else, and now it's going to be done to them. Like I said, like I told people already. Those who try to put somebody in slavery are going to go in slavery. Those that do this is going to do that. And it's just like, yeah. Or like big bank take little bank, or little bank take big bank, whatever, okay? Because I feel like that's the thing, like, something has its hand trying to get these people to the certain top, but as soon as they get there, then you learn that they don't really care about us. That means any of you, they see you all as prisoners, and you really don't matter, you know, like that's what it is at the end of the day. because whatever this is, it'll be newscasters or whatever. It won't even matter, because again, it's almost like I'm hearing put your money where your mouth is. Okay, because then that would be an energy of then money being taken to okay, this could be a certain energy where a higher power could come in and say, well, oh, since money mean that much that you're going to be doing this and that and that, then you know what I'm saying, maybe I'll make money not even worth that much. You see what I'm saying? It'll be almost like you are worth more than your money. Or your jewels. Okay, and then everybody's going to be seeking. But see, that's a dangerous game. You see what I'm saying? That's a dangerous game, because I'm hearing poked and prodded. And I feel like some of these people turned away from, like, sold God out, or that energy out, possibly, you know. And then with no protection from God, after you feel like you defeated somebody that you didn't know was the Godhead on this plane, then all of it comes right back around. And then that's how we end up, everybody in captivity again. It's just like, that's what it feels like here. Okay. We got the 4 of Cups. Okay. Some type of rejection here. All right. Because I'm not looking for, like, and that's the energy, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's God. I'm not looking for no, you know what I'm saying? It's apparent that anything earthly is going to be a challenge or not for me. So, you know, that energy of just, I guess, it being about God or whatever, unless, you know, it's God that's doing the shit, like one of these gods. I'm just saying that y'all know how I speak about it. It's like having to deal with these energies or these masculine energies over and over and over again. But every time they kind of put something on you to have you sleep. And then as you're waking up, you're able to see. Right. And then you have to feel some kind of way, because while it feels like these people are the same people lifting you up, they're waiting to drop a big stone on your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Like, you can only get up to this much. You know what I'm saying? You try to get the fuck up here, then you got to go. Okay. I feel like that's the energy that I feel like I sense. Okay. Yeah. But somebody who's a real world leader would know that they would build up these mountains and let them do it themselves, worker and energy, and then they would just come to pick off what they needed from the top. Simple as that. Yeah. He gives prosperity to the poor and humble, and takes sufferers to safety. I don't know. Okay, so like, I don't know. You can trust this energy right here. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but this is like, we're seeing the energy of 2 energies here. Somebody that's poor and somebody that's humble. Okay. And I could see the difference possibly even between the two, if we look at it that way too. The poor and the humble. But there's some, let's recall that some of these people had something taken away from them. So they're not naturally poor. Thou art rich. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where it comes in, like, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because even though this person looked like they're on the side of justice, that they get justice, he's still reaching his hand out for these crumbs that this man is about to receive. Okay? He's still reaching out for the crumbs that man is about to receive. Even though, like, it's almost like, yeah, even though justice is on their side. Is it because justice is on their side, right? That they're able to try to take these crumbs, or take what's falling into the mouth of the American, okay? Is actually not getting to them. Maybe it's being stopped and being given to someone else here, Okay, this could just be any old energy. So we have the Three of Swords here. So it's almost like breadcrumbs or change or money or something that this person is dropping. This person has his hand out, but the other man has his hand out too. Okay, and the justice scale seem to be on that man's side. So again, is he benefiting from what's supposed to be coming to Americans? Okay, and other people are coming into the country and getting it. Okay, no questions asked, no nothing. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it's to water the field and gives prosperity to the poor and humble and takes suffrage to the safety. Okay. But then again, this suffrage could be those that they deem to be not fit for society, but those are thinkers. They more than likely they want to keep you contained some kind of way so they can mess around in your brain and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy too, to be able to feed off of you that way or feed off of your energy here. Okay. And this is past, present, or future. You take it how you want to, you know, whatever way you want to take it. Okay. But that's just what I see. All right. And it says he or she frustrates. Okay. Yeah. Go to God and confess your sins to him or her, because God could be a feminine energy today too. All right. So again, I feel like these are people even asking to get back into some kind of position or get off the bench or get back to work. But again, right now, if Satan is running things, you know, I guess it would take for something to get to God. You see what I'm saying? Like, how would that be? So like it just I guess that's just telling to me. Lets you know that is not of God that is serving right now. But it's not going to matter because they're going to benefit or come off rich or something. This could be with information, energy, money, whatever. Okay. But it's funny that they raining on the earth. This could be also sending in signals, 5G energy, to get you to do certain work or certain things. You feel like you're doing it because you love doing it, and like I do. But you know, at the same time, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, once I notice that somebody need that shit from me, then what do you mean? But you know, see, because you want to sit here and talk about how somebody don't have no, but I'm working, you know, that's just, it's just a sneaky way. It's very genius here, actually. It's a very genius way. All right. But again, it's saying that she or he frustrates the plans of crafty men. So again, it takes suffrage to safety. This has made me think, like I said, if they feel like somebody is suffrage or giving them a problem or something, again, they want to take them off to safety. Now, this could be a safe place, or it may be a place that you don't want to be. Like, really, okay? It says he or she frustrates, yeah, the plans of crafty men. So again, that might be a problem for somebody, okay? They all caught in their own traps. They are caught in their own traps. He thwarts their schemes. He or she, okay? They grope like blind men in the daylight. They see no better in the daytime than at night. Sleep. God saves the fatherless. So these are those orphans and the poor from the grasp of their oppressors. The fatherless and the poor, the orphans. So maybe that's why I take it a little bit personal here, okay? And the poor, right? It's almost like you're going to have to pay for time or air or something. Like, damn. And so at last the poor have hope, and the fangs of the wicked are broken. So that's also that we're talking fangs is like somebody either sucking something out or pushing something in. You know what I'm saying? Like penetrating somebody with some kind of, you know, antidote or some type of venom. Okay. It's almost like I see a snake wrapped around a man's body, like a boa constrictor, whatever you call it, constructor. Mm, I feel like somebody has had a grips on something, okay? But I feel like being aware of something that you didn't know that you could use to change the narrative or whatever, to me, that can never be like a problem to me. But again, it says how invaluable the man whom God corrects, okay? It says, "Oh, do not despise the chastening of the Lord when you sin. For though he wounds, he binds and heals again. He will deliver you again and again so that no evil can touch you. He will keep you from death and famine and from the power of the sword in time of war. You will be safe from slander. No need to fear the future. You shall laugh at war and famine. Wild animals will leave you alone, and dangerous animals will be at peace with you. You need not worry about your home. While you are gone, nothing shall be stolen from your barns. Your sons shall become important men. Your descendants shall be as numerous as the grass. You shall live a long, good life, like standing grain. You'll not be harvested until it's your time. I have found from experience that all this is true for your own good. Listen to my counsel. Okay? Mm, let's see. It says how mankind must struggle. A man's life is long and hard, like that of a slave. How he longs for the day to end. How he grinds on to the end of the week and his wages. And so to me also have been allotted months of frustration, these long and weary nights. When I go to bed, I think, oh, that it were morning, and then toss until dawn. My skin is filled with worms and blackness. My flesh breaks up open from, oh, pus. Oh, I hope that's not the case for nobody. My life drags by day after hopeless day. My life is but a breath, and nothing good is left. You see me now, but not for long. Soon you'll look upon me dead, as a cloud disperses and vanishes. So those who die shall go away forever, gone forever from their family and from their home, never to be seen again. Wow, this reminds me of a something I said recently about the part when it comes to like I feel like there's some kind of energy of being taken, okay, at this point in time. Okay. To be free and speak out of bitterness, my soul. Okay, this is somebody that, yeah, I'd rather die from strangulation than go on like this. I hate my life. I mean, that's not funny, but I'm just saying. It's funny to see it in the Bible, okay? That's just all, okay? It says, I hate my life. Oh, let me alone for these few remaining days. What is a mere man that you should spend your time persecuting him? Must you be his inquisitor every morning and test him every moment of the day? Why won't you let me alone even long enough to spit? Okay. Again, has my sin harmed you, O God, watcher of mankind? Why have you, oh, this is somebody, yeah, that's not feeling God that much, okay? Why have you made me your target and made my life so heavy a burden to me? Why not just pardon my sins and take it all away? For all too soon I'll lie down in the dust and die. This sound like somebody trying to play on somebody's emotions, but this could also be somebody that's for real didn't deserve it, okay? Because I feel like that's my energy sometimes, okay? That like didn't deserve something. Because I feel like I did hear something come in the other day, like you didn't deserve to be treated like that or whatever, okay? Yeah. But I feel like somebody just feel bad because I think somebody sees something that they did, okay? That's just how I see it. How long will you go on like this, Job, blowing words around like wind? Mm-hmm. Does God twist justice? That's a good question. Now, that could be Job asking that question to this person back instead of answering, or this could be two questions, okay? If your children sinned against him or her, and he or she punished them, and you begged Almighty God for them, if you were pure and good, he would hear your prayer and answer you and bless you with a happy home. And though you started with little, okay, you would end up with much. Read the history books and see. For we were born but yesterday and know so little. Our days here are on earth are as transient as shadows. Wow, this sounds like an energy of listening or documenting or everything been written in heaven, okay? But the of the past will teach you, okay? True enough. The experience of others speak to you. True enough. I think we just spoke about this. It says, reminding you that those who forget God have no hope. They are like rushes without any mire to grow in, or grass without water to keep it alive. Suddenly it begins to wither, even before it is cut. A man without God is trusting in a spider web. Ooh. See, and that's what I'm saying. Money, 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 money. I ain't got no dollars. But if I had one, you can see the spider web on the damn dollar. Everything he counts on will collapse. It says if he counts on his home for security, it won't last. At dawn, he or she seems so strong and viral, not viral, but virile. Like a green plant, his branches spread across the garden. His roots are in the stream, down among the stones. But when he disappears, he isn't even missed. Wow. That is all he can look forward to. And others spring up from the earth to replace him. But look, God will not cast away a good man, nor prosper evildoers. But Satan will. That's the thing. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouts of joy. Those who hate you shall be clothed with shame and wicked destroyed. All right, so again, it says Job's reply is, yes, I know that all. You're not telling me anything new. But how can a man be truly good in the eyes of God if God decides to argue with him? See, why everything that, why? Because I think, because then you will have to have a lack of communication or something like this with this energy. And that's what I'm saying. It's like two different breeds or two different kinds. And I feel like that's just difficult enough. And it depends on what kind of conversation. Is somebody writing letters back and forth? Is this like, you know what I'm saying, a debate? We in court? You know what I'm saying? What is it? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, Other than that, any energy that's off in this, like it's just like somebody might be standing there moving their mouth, but like nothing's coming out. Like, it's like if somebody's not having direct communication, like that's what I'm saying. It's something weird. For God is so wise and so mighty, who has ever opposed him successfully? Hmm. And God does not abate his anger. The pride of man collapses before them. And who am I that I should try to argue with the Almighty God? So it changed. Or even reason with him. Even if I were sinless, I would say a word. I wouldn't say a word. I would only plead for mercy. And even if my prayers were answered, I could scarce believe that he had or she had heard my cry. For he is the one who destroys and multiplies my wounds without cause. So again, I'm hearing strumming my pain with his fingers again, okay? It says, he will not let me breathe, but fills me with bitter sorrows, okay? He alone is strong and just, okay? So again, he or she, all right? So again, this could, whatever, take it how you want, all right? Take it how you want. I don't know why I feel like there's a twin something, like two people feel this way. They're mirroring this energy, looking at each other. But they have messengers in between too, okay? And we just read that messengers can lie or make mistakes. Well, they can make mistakes, and I said they can lie. But I am righteous. My own mouth says no. Even if I were perfect, God would prove me wicked. And even if I am utterly innocent, I dare not think of it. I despise what I am. I don't know who's saying this, okay? But there's a lot of spaces in between here, okay? It says innocent or evil. It is all the same to him. For he destroys both kinds. Wow. He or she will laugh when calamity crushes the innocent. Okay, this is what I was getting from this one feminine energy. Yeah. But you see, these are messengers, or these are messengers, and that's what I'm saying. They lie, and they are, is what I see, okay? And they are, make mistakes. Mm-hmm. Or, like someone may say, they make mistakes. But I feel like this is that energy of somebody laughing. But it's almost like they don't know what kind of fist that God has. And that's the thing, because they've been so okay and so able to get away with this stuff for so long. The tables are turning. It's almost like now it's your turn to cry. And I feel like that's the energy I've been getting all this time for the past couple months, 4 months or so. But again, I'm just like, I don't believe that, because I don't know, like all this energy I'm supposed to be feeling like down and everything, because this energy, or however they send that negative, it don't work no more for me. Just because I'm quiet, just because I'm chilling, just because I'm lax. Sometimes it don't mean that I'm stressing or nothing like that. I have good moments that I think of in my mind. Shit, I got ideas and stuff, places I want to go and stuff like this. I don't talk to y'all about it, because that's not what this channel. This channel is to unlock or unchain things, you know what I'm saying, in the mental and in this text, and and within us. Like it's not for that, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like people judge people too much, okay? They don't know them and they judge them, all right? And then a lot of this stuff is just somebody's hell bent on getting rid of certain people. There's no other reason but that, okay? So again, innocent or evil. This is, they should not regard those that are young or old, good or evil or anything, okay? Because it's a mowing down energy. And like we talked about with that American Indian women, It's a mowing down effect. They when they marry these women, they give them the right to mow you down, hold you down. This could also be hold you down, because I saw something the other that made me think that somebody was trying to be funny in their video, because they started their video like holding the wrist. And I remember I was just talking about Handmaid's Tale, right? And I remember in that show that, you know, they would sit there and the handmaid would have to come in with the husband because the women were barren or couldn't have children, and that the wife would hold down the woman's wrist or whatever while the husband mated with her in order to try to get a baby. Okay. So again, that's the energy, like I said, because it makes me think about even that I think it's unique tarot and a couple of other these readers that are all of a sudden, and like this, you know, again, it's just like this universal energy that keep making remarks, laughing and making remarks about the way that other women's vaginas smell. And I'm thinking, like, what the hell would you know, or how would you know? And see, that's what makes me think about this. They could be just be trying to embarrass somebody or make you feel some kind, so they can't get on your looks, they can't get on this, they can't. So again, let's talk about that, okay? Let's talk about that, right? Because then using that man, or jumping in, getting that man's body and taking things throughout the night, or walking around sleepwalker, or like I said, I woke up with somebody standing over me doing weird stuff before here. That's what I'm talking about right here. Okay, these people inhabiting bodies. All right, and like I said, I feel like, I mean, these are beings. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. All right. Yeah. Because I feel like now there's something that is not even, I told y'all something is there. I don't know. In charge, like a darkness, a shadowing energy. Something is there. I'm not afraid of it, but it's something is there. It's almost like we supposed to meet, me and this energy. But it's almost like, to me, it's like there's this big scary black figure in the corner. Okay, but then guess what? This person come out the corner and it's like Sully from Monsters Inc. Okay, and you're like, oh, it's kind of cute, like a, you know. Okay, so again, or it's not this person, or this not as big and bad as I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Okay. Yeah. So this person, last one, calamity crushes, whatever. But again, this is like also like that little sneaky energy. Like I've been having a hard time finding certain things in my house, right? So I feel like people are watching or something like this, right? Okay, with cameras surveilling. But at the same time, it's like I don't know when, where, how, whatever. But you know, I'm just still gonna do my same thing that I do anyways every day. If you want whatever, I mean, so, but I'll notice like little things of mine are missing out of my house. Main things that I need. It's like a little fairy is coming here, taking shit and moving it out the way or whatever. So I remember one day I was looking for like my lotion and my little 𝘠𝘠𝘠 stuff and everything I needed, you know what I'm saying, to take care of myself or whatever. And it's like, I just had it right here. Where is it? And then the next day you hear people saying these kind of things, or I need my laptop for something. And then I'm like, where is it? And, you know, somebody has misplaced it or left it or taken it or whatever. And it's just like weird things. I feel like that. Okay. But I feel like, yeah, the point I'm trying to make, and I'm hearing swoosh in 23, is that how do these women know how anybody's, these is women that must be having obtained some kind of entry into people's homes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's talking about something about they can't see in day or night. So again, this makes me think that people are using something here, okay, to be in contact with other individuals. All right. To harm them, spy on them, or do something of this nature. All right. And they're going to sit back and laugh about it. They sit there and do these things, and then they sit there and laugh. They watch you walk around the house looking for shit all day. And then, you know, a couple days later, it show up. All right. So again, this is the energy that I'm saying, whether these are family members that are possessed or being, you know, used by the wicked at this point in time or what. All right. It says the whole earth is in the hands of the wicked. What did I just say? The whole earth is in the hands of the wicked. And God blinds the eyes of the judges and lets them be unfair. What did I just tell you? And lets them bring them. What did I just tell you? God blinds the eyes of the judges and lets them be unfair. If not he, then who? Mm. Okay, somebody's life is passing swiftly away, filled with tragedy. My years disappear like swift ships. Mm. Every time I see ships, I think slavery or something to that manner or that fashion. Like the eagle that swoops upon its prey. What did I just say? That's exactly what it's like. But this is the way I'm looking down at everybody else. I'm sitting straight. I'm just a messenger. Like, don't try to combine the negativity that you feel or the unease that you feel that I'm talking about with this message to me. Because every day I'm feeling good. I'm looking for more days, more this, more that. And if it's not nothing worthy or worth my time, then I'm not going to be spending time investing in that. And that's just it. Or them. Like, I'm not showing my face in a place where a whole bunch of people don't really like me. You don't have to deal with me then. That's when people get had. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just, it could be time for that too. But see, I feel like that's the same thing something trying to tell me too about the energy of the place where I'm at. But it's just like, you know, like I said, I haven't even been able to see one thing. Well, I guess I have seen things. I sense things, you know. But I feel like this energy, this is talking to two specific people here that something is not right. They can't exist somewhere, or somebody doesn't want them to, but it's really like the last end to get the real owners out of the way. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just something weird like that. Okay. Yeah. Wash them with pure water and cleanse their hands. Okay. Let him or her stop beating me so that I no longer, I need no longer live in terror of his punishment. Then I should speak without fear to him and tell him boldly that I am not guilty. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what this is about, whatever this is, but you know, I don't think that I've been guilty of anything like whatever. God will be talking to me for the past 2 years now, so I don't know, like I said, or even before. It's not like no whole bunch of stuff happened and then 2 years ago it didn't happen no more. I'm just saying I've been more tuned in or tapped in. Okay. And I feel like that's when my whatever else happened with me in the past was forgiven and I was taken into a whole nother dimension. So again, anything else would be somebody trying to, since they can't watch you anymore, they want to squeeze you and press on you to get information out of you for something. All right, is what I feel. Because nobody will admit that they really probably enjoy you or something like that, or your time. And so I feel like that's kind of like what that's talking about. Or they don't want to admit that they probably need something from you or something. So I don't know, I feel that. But we're going to go ahead and stop here. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's time for the wicked to be destroyed. Who knows?